Hey racers, John here, and today we are here for the first weekend of the JR3 Racing Cup Series. We have our 16 manufacturers, or 16 genres of cars, about to take on each other to see who will take down the first win, to see who is the fastest race car and what manufacturer created that car. These cars are now going to sort out to see when they will race and what order they will race in. So as soon as the manufacturers figure that out, we're going to get to racing. The manufacturers have chosen the cars who are going to compete in the first weekend of the championship. These are going to go in order, so every pair is going to be a battle. So the Mercedes versus Cadillac, then we've got the BMW versus the GT, you got the FXX versus the Lotus, Aston Martin versus the Ferrari, we've got the Jaguar versus the Porsche, Corvette versus Huracan, Ford GT versus Viper, and the Renault will be going against the Corvette. And I've heard you guys' comments. These races will not be in slow motion just because you guys don't like it. So this tournament may go by quick, but we got a lot of racing to do. First race, we've got the Mercedes versus the Cadillac. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Cadillac just beating the Mercedes to the finish. That black car was really hard to see on the black track. I don't know how that's going to go well for these other racers, but for right now we got a silver Ford GT and a gray BMW about to race. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like it's going to be the BMW without a doubt. The way the placements are going to work is, if you've watched my Hot Wheels Tournament Season 3, I did a long time ago, these cars are currently going to move on to the next round, but these cars, the manufacturers will have to wait until the tournament's done, and then all the cars that end up behind them will be behind them, and all the cars that move on and then get eliminated will just pile up in front of them. And then when the next race starts, the manufacturers are going to swap out their cars for new ones. There we go. Next race, we've got the Ferrari FXX versus the Lotus Evora. 3, 2, 1. And the Ferrari's going to steer out the Lotus and take the win. Next up, we've got the Mazda Ferrari versus the Aston Martin. 3, 2, 1. Aston Martin beats the Ferrari. Two black cars. We've got a Porsche and then we've got a Jag. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be close. The Jag almost gets it, but he's steered out by the Porsche, and the Porsche takes the win. Two brightly colored cars about to take on the track. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be too close to call. We have to go back to replay. After a review of the race, the Corvette's going to move on, and Lamborghini is put in the dust. We've got a Ford GT race versus an SRT Viper. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be the Viper taking out the Ford. Our final first race matchup, we've got a Corvette versus a Renault. 3, 2, 1. The Corvette's going to beat the Renault. Our second round matchups, we've got the Cadillac versus the BMW, the Ferrari versus the Aston Martin, the Porsche versus the Corvette, and then the SRT going up against the older version of the Corvette. Here we go. Here we go. Cadillac versus BMW. 3, 2, 1. The Cadillac gets right in front of the BMW and steals the win. Ferrari versus Aston Martin. Ferrari's proved to be fast. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Ferrari takes the win, but with a little slight mess up at the very beginning of the race, he still manages to pull it off. Next up, we've got the black Porsche versus the white Corvette. 3, 2, 1. The Corvette is going to take the win from the BMW. I apologize, I meant Porsche. Here we go. Final second round matchup, Corvette versus Viper. Two American cars. 3, 2, 1. It's too close to call. I think the Viper might have got it, but the Corvette might have stolen it. Let's go back to replay. It will be the Viper stealing the win from the Corvette. So now we've got the 4 losers and 4 winners here. 4 winners are going to semifinals, and the 4 losers are going to have to wait till next week. Here we go. The black Cadillac versus the red Ferrari. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And the Ferrari's going to speed past the Cadillac and take it. Ferrari's moving on to the finals. Here we go. Who will meet the Ferrari in the finals? Will it be the white Corvette or the black Viper? 3, 2, 1. It's going to be the white Corvette moving on to the finals. Here is our finals matchup. What manufacturer will enter their car to go into the finale? Will it be Ferrari or will it be Corvette? One race to decide it all. Ferrari versus Corvette. 3, 2, 1. And they're both going to spin out, but the Ferrari is going to beat the Corvette down to the finish line, and the Ferrari is going to take the win. As you see here, the Ferrari has taken the win and will be moving Ferrari on to the finale. Now, there has been some slight rules that have been going around my mind that I might have said differently earlier. In the conclusional race, the cars that win each race will move on to the final race, thus meaning whatever manufacturer has more cars has a higher chance of winning, just like Hot Wheels Tournament Season 4. And the order will be shuffled again after the first week, onto the second, onto the third. All the orders will be shuffled because we can't have Corvette versus Ferrari going up against each other again. That doesn't seem fair. Thank you guys for watching the first weekend of the JR3 Racing League. I hope you enjoyed. Let's tune in on not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that for the next race. See you racers later. Peace!